Hey guys, welcome back. So what you're sitting in right now is my new office/studio. This is where I'm going to be doing a lot more of my business in 2023 and beyond, and I've been looking forward to this upgrade for some time. And so we painted the walls a darker color. Basically, it's kind of like a flat black or charcoal black color, and I can add it to the description if you're interested. Got the desk here all set up, ready to go, and we can kind of talk about it as well. So behind me, I got the slat wall, which adds a little depth and warmth to the space, and it's kind of almost like a flex space as well. So this chair's been around for a long time. It's actually been just reupholstered recently, and I'm glad they're able to find a place for it inside our house. So that being said, let's get into it. So this is my kids' old playroom, which they no longer like to use, and we just moved it over to the room next door, and they're enjoying it quite a little bit right now. So this was the perfect location for me to start my own office because my business is growing and I needed to be able to do a closed door type environment. So first thing I did was remove any of the anchor systems that were in place, as well as light sanding, and started to do a little bit of a drywall fill. So if you're doing this, you want to get this done right away. That way it gives a chance to dry and kind of plan out the rest of your day. So what my plan was after this was do a little bit of light cleaning, sweeping up any of the old toys that was around from the kids, maybe any dust or dirt or grime, rewash the windows, and just have a nice clean space where you come back in. So the rainy day that we've been experiencing, this was perfect for going off to Home Depot and start looking for the butcher block countertop that I saw online. So walking through the aisles, you're just bombarded with so much stuff, but I came across it eventually, and it's beautiful. So once I brought that back, I did some light sanding within the space, which creates a little bit of dust. If you're allergic to sand or any dust, I suggest you wear a mask of some sort, as well as dealing with any cobwebs within your space. So after that, I laid down the drop cloth, got all the rest of my painting tools, and started getting to work. So right now you can see that this is before, and I'm going to do a very quick time lapse of actually using the paint. So I went with a bare paint. I'll add the description below of the type of color, but it really is a very light charcoal type paint, and it went on really well. So it needs at least 2 coats for sure to get a good base on it with a little bit of dry time, and you're basically ready to go. So this has always been the toughest part, because whenever you're dealing with a dark color and you have white surfaces, you want to be as careful as you can be with your drop cloth as well as with your edging, because last thing you want to do is go back and have the fixing mistakes you may have had. So this process was a little bit quicker because we're using a roller of my first coat, and it started to look really good. I kind of went back and forth about the design of this room, and at first I wanted to paint this wall white because I thought that would brighten the space in a little bit, but after discussing with my wife, she had a great point that dark and moody might be the best way to go, so I went back and repainted it. So to achieve the look of the future wall, what I did was took strips of 2x6s and I ripped them into 1.5 inch width and sanded them down and nailed them in with a nail gun. So it added a great visual effect. So I went on Amazon, I bought myself a new standing desk, which I was looking at, and I went with the Topski dual motor electric adjustable standing computer desk, and it's extremely quiet. So I've been extremely happy with my purchase. Didn't take too long to get to my house, but basically it's very smooth, very quiet. It's evenly and quickly a speed of about 1 inch per second with low noise, and quiet and fast improves the focus and efficiency. So I have a little bit of strain in my back when I'm working for a long time, and with the help of my Samsung watch, it gives me the ability to recognize I've been sitting for too long and stand up. So overall, it wasn't too easy and to put it together, but if you have a person to help you, it goes relatively pretty quickly. So just like everyone else, I went with the Alex drawers. This was on IKEA, and extremely happy with them. It's a great product and gives you multiple drawers to put all my good camera gear or any books I might be reading at the moment. And I did purchase two because they were low in stock, but currently right now I just set one up. They definitely take some time. So the chair I decided to go with was on Amazon, and it was pretty affordable. It was the Dome breathable mesh ergonomic chair, and it offered great lumbar support as well as memorable foam on the soft cushion, and it was so far not too bad with reviews. So what I decided to do after a little bit of research and online debate, I went with the Logitech G915 TKL Lightspeed wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. This offered me a lot of flexibility while moving around my office. For my wireless mouse, I just went with the Logitech G305, and it's been great for gaming as well as just your typical generic use on the computer. So my camera setup is the Canon EOS M6 with the tripod UBZ Breeze tripod number 5. So the workhorse for my setup is the AMD Ryzen 9 5900S HS with Radeon graphics. So like many of you, I fell in love with the Grove-made walnut headphone stand. It looks great with the desk and matches the butcher block countertop, as well as using my Sony WH-1000X M3 wireless headphones. These are great for when I'm listening to music. So if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us with the algorithm and helps us be able to make future content like this. So this has been a game changer for my business as well as for my health, to be able to stand up and move around when I need to and be super productive to move the business forward. So I could use a little bit extra help with the cable management underneath, but I got a nice long power bar and I was able to fasten it to the bottom of the butcher block. But this is it. This is the actual studio. So it's where I didn't do some of my content from now on. This is where I'll be running my business. And if you're not following that right now, there's lots of videos for you to check out on how to run an Airbnb business in 2023 and beyond. And things are changing all the time, so there's lots of updates. We just released a new property as well, so check that out.